The barman was calling, time gentlemen please. At a dark corner table, he seemed ill at ease. His face told the story, his eyes would betray. He said, friend, are you going my way? An old faded picture he kept in his coat. It came with a letter that his mother wrote. Taken at Easter 1963, he said, everyone's there except me. Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home to me.
Well, I'm joined by an incredible lady called Maggie O'Malley, and Maggie is 98 years old and she comes from Lahadon in County Mayo. Maggie, great to meet you today. And can you tell me, when did you first come to England?
I come to England 1951.
And did you work in Ireland before you come across the water?
Yes, I did. I worked in Crossmalley, Ballina, Foxford.
And of course you were based on a farm over in County Mayo in those days?
Yes, I was with my father. And I worked on the field with my father in the field.
Yeah. And now when you first come to Manchester, of course the war was over. What was it like to come to Manchester in those days? You know, obviously it was a lot poorer than it is now.
Yeah, well, it was all right. I got a job straight away. And I worked in with the Jews. I was working for a Jew and I worked in, slept in. And I had a very nice time. I used to go to see my sister every weekend, which she lived with her sister-in-law at the time. So,
And you've always lived in Manchester since you come over in 1951?
That's right. I lived in Manchester, and I lived in Malley for a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Up there, at least I used to go to the church up that way.
And tell me, when you were younger, where used you go for your dancing, and where would you go to have a good night out?
I used to go down to the Astoria.
Yeah.
And I used to leave my boyfriend at my sister's,
Yeah.
clear up there.
Yeah. And did he know you were going to the Astoria without him?
No, he did not.
And what would be the top bands that time? Was Larry Cunningham around?
Well, it must be Larry Cunningham. I can't really remember now the bands that used to play there. But I do know that there used to be dancers in Malachy's. And Dermot O'Brien used to play in the school there when they were dancers.
Now tell me a little bit about, you got married here in Manchester. Tell me a little bit about your late husband. Where did he come from?
He came from the same place as I come from. He came from Glen Island, which was nearer to Newport than I was. But he was a nice man and he done well for me. So that's...
And of course, tell me about your family now that you've got here with you in Manchester.
Well, the only family I have now really is my daughter. My son has died. He died at the age of 30. He died at the age of 38. He left 4 in family.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're up Cromsell way. And I have plenty calling.
Yeah. Well, that's nice that you've got nice friends.
My grandson has 2 little girls and they come in here, so I'm sick of them sometimes.
Yeah, but it's nice for them to come all the same.
Nice to see them. Nice to see them go.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see them come and sometimes nice to see them go. But look at, you're still laughing and that's the main thing. You've got a great smile on your face.
Oh, well.
Now, I can tell obviously you went through some sad times with the loss of your son here in Manchester. But,
Yes.
but you know, generally speaking, have you had a good life here in Manchester?
Oh, yes, I had a very good life. I'm friendly with everyone. Everyone I met. So I had a very good life.
Yeah. And it's not over yet by any means, because you still go out, don't you?
Oh, yes, when Margaret takes me out, she takes a notion.
Yeah. And where would you go when you go out? You go around the shops, so you'd go to the...
No, I go to a friend's.
Yeah.
Friends I knew at home, which come from the same place. Knew them as babies. That they're grown up now with their own family.
You've been back to Ireland recently, Maggie.
Oh, no, it's a few years. Few years since I've been.
Have you got relatives back in Lahadon?
No, not in Lahadon, but I have them in Newport and I have them at home.
Right.
I have my niece, my sister's girl is in Roscommon,
Okay.
which is near enough home.
Yeah.
She comes over now and again.
Would you like to send them a message today on Irish TV, and they can see this in Roscommon, in Lahadon, in Crossmalline and Castlebar and everywhere else? Would you like to say hello to them and send your best wishes to them?
Yes, hello, and my best wishes to the whole lot of me.
Yeah. There you are now. They'll be all coming for your signature now, Maggie, because you've been on Irish TV.
Well, they won't get my signature.
Now listen, Maggie, tell me a little bit about, you've got Margaret here, and Margaret Caroline, of course she's a great friend of yours.
She's a cousin of mine.
She's a cousin of yours, yeah?
Yeah.
And she comes to visit you quite often?
Yes, too often.
Yeah. Do you have to make the tea for her, or does she make it for you?
She makes it for me.
Oh, that's the way.
That's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
Yeah. And your daughter, of course, lives near you here.
My daughter lives near me, but she's here all day
Right, okay.
until about 11 at night.
Right,
And when she sees me in bed, she goes home.
okay.
She comes in the morning.
Oh, she's very good.
She is good, God bless her, yes.
And what's your daughter's name?
Mary
Mary?
Loughlin.
Mary Loughlin. Maggie, tell me a little bit about your health now. Are you in good health?
Well, thank God, not too bad. I have pains and aches like any old lady,
Yeah,
but thank God I'm not too bad.
yeah. And what do you like now? Do you like listening to music? Do you like television? Or
Well,
are you a football fan?
Oh, no. I like music, but the television lately is hopeless.
Yeah.
Nothing on it.
Well, you'll have to tune in now to Irish TV, and that'll bring you nearer to home, because we've got loads of programmes, all based around the counties in Ireland, as well as Manchester and London. So, you know, you need to tune into Irish TV and you'll enjoy it.
Yes, but I haven't got that.
Well, we'll have to see about it. Now then, listen, Maggie, it's been great to talk to you today. Great to have you on Irish TV. We wish you the very, very best of health and luck for the future. And thank you for inviting us into your home.
And thank you for inviting, for talking to me like you are.
Okay.
Very nice of you.
Okay. Bless you, Maggie.
Bless you too.
That was taken on my mum's birthday this year, February 98. Hang on a minute, I'm off finger. Just give him away over there, Mum. There's the Queen Mother.
I've been joined by one of the stars of the show tonight. That's Maggie O'Malley, who is 99 years young. Maggie, why are you here tonight?
Well, I'm here to enjoy Johnny's birthday
Yeah.
because he invited me and I wouldn't like to let him down.
Okay. And have you enjoyed it so far?
Oh, so far, yes, very much.
Yeah. And did you enjoy the music?
The music is beautiful. Right, what I wanted in my ears.
Yeah, okay.
Irish music.
Yeah. Do you think we might have a few dances later?
Well, it depends on. If you're in the humour.
Okay. Well, enjoy the night, Maggie, and it's great to see you.
Yes, I hope so. I hope I enjoy the rest of it.
Okay.
Just waiting for Margaret.
Now, next up, we're off to join Maggie O'Malley for her 100th birthday party. Maggie, many congratulations, 100 years old. What does it feel like?
Well, I feel fine. As good as I can be, really.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's very good. And you've got a big party here tonight at the Irish World Heritage Centre.
And a lot of the Irish as well. Lots of my own friends.
Yeah.
I've joined in. So I feel a bit at home.
How do you manage to look so young looking?
Well, I don't know. Could be good feeding. Tardy at night.
Right. Okay. Are you looking forward to having the party tonight and having a good time?
Yes, I am. I am. If I had the use of my 2 feet that I could dance, I'd be all right.
Yeah. Well, listen, Maggie, we wish you a very, very happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful night tonight with all your family and friends, and you're a fantastic lady. Now, Paula, tell me a little bit about your grandma. When you were growing up, what was she like to you children?
She was just loads of fun. Always practical joking, messing around. As kids, we used to walk from our house in Collyhurst and walk over to Cheetham Mill with my dad every Saturday, didn't we? Every Saturday afternoon.
Do you know, any time I've called to see Maggie in her home, she's always got a big welcome for you, a big smile, and I can understand that it was a very friendly house to go to.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it always was. There was always lots of noise and lots of fun. Yeah.
And looking ahead now, isn't she in fantastic health, and she's looking really good tonight? And you as grandchildren, you know, you must take great pride in her.
Yeah, we do. It's amazing how far she's got, isn't it? Like, she's done so well for everything what she's been through. She's been through a lot, and to still be here now, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, look at Paula. It's been great to speak to you and your nana tonight, and it's going to be a lovely, lovely family occasion here at the Irish World Heritage Centre. I hope you all enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. We will. Yeah.
Enjoy it, Maggie.
I'll try to. Thank you very much for everything.
When did you first start planning this event, Johnny?
Well, I started planning this, Martin, last year immediately after Maggie's 99th birthday, which was a success on its own for a start, and we planned this straight away after that.
Yeah, and of course, a lot of planning I can tell has gone into it, because there's an enormous amount of people who's turned up here tonight.
Well, they've been looking forward to it because word has got around, and that's the reason why they've all come for to see Maggie, especially with the help of Irish TV showing it last year, and please God that she might be here for next year.
Yeah, well, we hope so. We're just chatting to Maggie there, and she's in great form and she's in fantastic health, thank God.
Yeah, well, she looks to be in good form, really, you know. I'm hoping to get a dance with her later, but there's a lot of fellas in there, Martin. They're all queuing up at the moment, and I'm kicked out, you know. I thought I was in for the Valentine chance, but it's not going to work out, is it? You know?
You've been very good to Maggie, though, because I know the very first time we went down to film at Irish TV to meet Maggie and everything, and you saw the story on the TV, and you rang me up next day and said, I'd like to put Maggie on Sky on Irish TV, because she wasn't on the channel at the time, and you come along and you put her on Sky, and she's been watching Irish TV ever since.
That's right. Of course, you've got to yourself to get credit on that, Martin, because otherwise we wouldn't have even known Maggie existed. And that's the reason why when I actually saw her, I set things in motion for to bring a little bit of happiness into her life. And I think, to be honest, I may have succeeded. I think I have.
I think you have as well, Johnny. And look, we're all looking forward to a great night. And look, go and enjoy it.
Thank you very much, Martin.
And how long has it ago since you've seen Maggie?
I think it was last September we came on a visit and we visited Maggie.
But she had a great welcome for you.
Yeah, she has great welcome for us, yeah.
And Mary, what about you? Have you been to Manchester before?
Yeah, I have indeed, Martin. Yeah, I have indeed. Yeah, a good few times now.
And you had a real struggle to get here tonight, but look, you're here now, and it'll be a great night.
Thank God we're here. Yeah, that we got here safely. Thank God, and it would be a great night. And it's a privilege to be here with Maggie as well, celebrating a good occasion.
Now, Margaret, of course, you live here in Manchester. You put in an awful lot of effort into organising tonight.
I put a good bit of effort in it, but I had good help with Johnny Parker, and yourselves. I can't thank you enough for what you do for us as well, getting spreading the word and getting into all the papers, which is a great help. And Maggie really enjoys this. She pretends she doesn't, but she loves it really.
Yeah. And she had a great old welcome for you. You got a kiss and everything, Tony.
I did, yeah. I've met her a good few times. She has a very warm heart, Maggie is, yeah.
Well, isn't she fantastic for 100 years, and she's in such great health?
She has great history and great memories, and it's lovely to listen to her. You know, the things she just tells us, we'd remember being told about them when we were young, by our father, the rest of them and that, But she can reminisce, and she can tell you people that it'd be connected ones that we'd know of, but who would never have known them, which is lovely to hear. Yeah.
Well, look, get inside now and get yourself something to eat. You've had a long journey here to Manchester. Great to see you here. Enjoy the night.
Thanks very much, Martin. Thank you very much.
A couple of weeks back, an old friend of Maggie's, T.R. Dallas, popped in to wish her a very happy birthday.
Well, Martin, I'm here. I made a very special effort to be in here today for this great occasion. 100 years of Maggie, and 99 we were here last year. So we said we'd be back for the 100th, and here we are. Aren't we, Maggie?
Yes, that's true.
Ready to rock, huh? This is a very special occasion, absolutely. I don't think I've ever met somebody before 100 years of age. But it's very, very special for me, and that's why I made the effort of being here. And Maggie, you're looking as good today as you were last year and I here anyway, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.
You've seen a lot of changes in that length of time.
Oh, good.
Huh? It's a bit like my song, the story I'll tell you through walking to school in the bare feet, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
And did you drink the poaching to cure the flu?
Of course I did.
Yeah. You wouldn't get any poaching around Mayo, Lahardon or Cana or any of them.
They're selling it now in the pub down there.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, Jenny.
Water.
They might stock it again back there. and build a brew.
You'll have a drop. You go.
Now, TR, you're not going to travel all this way without singing a verse of a song for her. So what are you going to sing for her?
Sure. I'm going to sing the chorus of that great song now for you.
All right, carry on.
Because talking about the poaching. The stout, it was cured with the poker, and the poaching, they said, cured the flu, and the bacon, it hung from the ceiling. Sure, the story I'll tell you is true. Happy birthday, Maggie.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maggie. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Isn't Maggie O'Malley a wonderful lady, and we wish her the very best of luck with her health in the future. Now, sadly, time has caught up with us. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, catch us on our website.
Mayo will always be home to me. We landed in Mayo, this old man and me. We stopped by the old home one last time to see the house and the garden, the open half door, and he said as we stood on the shore, Mayo will always be home, no matter wherever I roam. Although we're divided by land and by sea, Mayo will always be home.